Et salut à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour un nouvel épisode de Deponia en compagnie de Rufus et une femme aux tortillas. C'est merveilleux. Bon alors, elle, on sait qu'elle cherche un assistant, mais pour l'instant, on n'a pas d'assistant. Je voulais voir un truc ici. Est-ce qu'on n'a pas... Il n'y a rien ici, globalement.
Oh, and I can also offer you some barely used children.
Save your breath. The show costs 5 zlotys.
J'ai pas 5 zlotys. Faudrait que j'arrive à me les procurer. Mais pour ça, comment je pourrais faire pour avoir les 5 zlotys? Elle veut voir un spectacle de
Hello
singes.
again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back.
There actually is a dancing monkey.
You mean the organ grinder's monkey? I've seen it. It's a miserable monkey. It can't even dance. I'll keep my money.
I've got to go.
But why? We were just having fun. And wait a moment. Did the water here just get warmer?
Like I said, I've got to go. Ciao.
Bon, elle trouve que le spectacle, il est trop nul.
Huh. No crank to be released.
I'm not a monkey.
Oui, d'accord. Bon, comme je disais au dernier épisode, je vais monter, voir s'il y a quelque chose que je puisse faire. Je me sens perdue.
Yeah. What kind of a heroic deed would that be? There wouldn't even be
C'est pas hyper héroïque. J'en conviens.
Yoo-hoo! Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nobody seems to be sending on this frequency right now.
Tu m'étonnes.
Hey, Bozo! Since you canceled your therapy, I thought of an alternative. I can be your therapist.
Rufus.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna hold up a few flashcards. How hard can it be? Now, what do you see in this picture?
Leave me be. Please, oh please. Ah! That's terrible. Why would you show me something like that?
But look, it's a gorgeous butterfly. Oh man, you are seriously messed up.
Ouais, bon, j'en tire pas grand-chose. Ah, mais c'est le même monstre qu'il y a dans les égouts. Je sais plus comment il s'appelle. J'avais pas fait le rapprochement.
You know what, Mama Bozo?
What is it, my boy?
When's dinner?
You need to ask Grandpa. He promised to cook if Bozo ever brought home a friend.
You weren't listening. I said I will cook if Bozo ever brings home a girlfriend. Like
Donc faudrait que je ramène la copine de Bozo ici.
Okay, let's talk later.
You make yourself
Mais elle
at
est
home.
occupée.
Meanwhile, I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
Elle est occupée à faire un tatouage au second, je sais plus quoi. Du coup, elle veut que je lui trouve un modèle pour son tatouage. Bah, j'ai peut-être un modèle pour son tatouage, moi. Lottie, seconde classe, deuxième classe Lottie, c'est ça.
I found the right design for your unit. Here.
Hey, that's not bad. That looks sort of fierce.
You can say that again. A fierce butterfly, you cupcakes.
Whatever it is, you found the right design for our squad insignia. Now we can get started.
Are you sure you
Wanna watch?
getting a tattoo?
Isn't for sensitive souls!
Sensitive souls? The very nerve.
As you wish.
Sensitive souls. Phew, I don't believe it. I've jammed hot needles in parts of my body that... What do you
Et
know?
bah,
It was so boring, I just fell asleep.
ouais, voilà, il s'est endormi parce que c'était ennuyeux.
Can I take this deck chair?
Sure. I mean, sure. Do you need the instructions?
Never. A Marine doesn't need instructions.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself.
Eh ben, mais... je veux dire merci, c'est gentil. Alors,
Hey,
parlons un peu.
Lottie, can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I can't right now. I have to wait until the swelling on my tattoo goes down.
Yes. But
I said no.
Ouais. Je suis pas tatouée, moi, je sais pas ce que ça fait, s'il faut vraiment
Hey,
attendre que ça
no
désonde.
access for civilians.
I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the resistance. Which, by the way, is also why you were going to accompany me to the gate.
Well,
Yes, I could
tough
be in.
luck. I have new orders. I'm supposed to guard the radio and bring in any messages from the front.
Well, I've got a message here from the frontmost front. I have to get into the rebel camp. And pronto.
Then talk to the major. She sets the priorities here.
Yeah, you bet I'm going to. Wait a second, that's no major. That's just Toni.
You know Major T?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I see she's moving up in the world. Not just professionally.
Nanny goat.
Ah, je croyais que c'était la porte qui allait là.
Surprise.
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist.
Oh, elle voit un thérapeute.
Oh, Rufus, what are you doing?
I'm making you livid. I am, right?
By playing around with the radio? Not at all. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed. Yoo-hoo! Toni!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I need to talk to this new general. Can you take me through the gate?
I could, but I won't. I need to finish my meditation first.
Excuse me, does that mean you're just gonna sit here? The Organon might be initiating the detonation of our planet at this very moment.
While the last high boat is still anchored at Ascension Customs? Unlikely.
Unlikely. Will you still be saying that when everything around here suddenly turns into a flaming fiasco? Oh, now that was highly unlikely.
You mean like back when you tried to turn lead into brass instruments?
That was a completely different matter. Anyway, it would have worked if only I hit the high F sharp.
Oh, Rufus, just relax. We've got everything under control here. The General has a plan.
Come on, Toni. I just want to get into the camp.
And I say, you had better stay out of it. We've got everything under control here.
So the general has a plan? What kind of plan could that possibly be if it doesn't involve me?
That's a secret.
But I'm the leader!
You used to be the leader. We have a new general now.
New general, new schmeneral. No. You don't even have a war anymore. I mean, where's all the action? The explosions, the dismembered people, the burning huts.
As I said, we have a new general now.
And what's the deal with that secret plan?
That's a secret.
Yeah, you don't expect me to simply swallow that.
Why not? You swallowed an entire liter of paint thinner, and everybody knows that stuff causes immediate brain damage.
Yeah. That was cool. Things seem to be different with the resistance these days.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. Everything here is so
Organized?
boring, lame, dreary.
I guess that's because we drove the Organon out of Portofisco. We have new equipment and new command structures.
Excuse me, I can barely hear you. Your mechanical beard is making too much noise. So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, where the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house collapses on top of me.
Yeah, that was quite a memorable day. And you must admit that the gate really stopped squeaking after that. How can you just sit here totally unperturbed? The world is coming to an end.
Does that mean you ran out of your famous plans?
Oh, of course I have a plan. But for that, I need,
Help?
a minimum of support. Remember, it's me who's saving everyone's fat, lazy behinds around here.
In that case, let me thank you. But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes, or is in any way combustible, or yellow. Oh, you know what? Don't touch anything at all.
Come on! Death to the Organon and all that.
I know that you mean well, but there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes.
I know exactly how I can draw out the old Toni.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember how I used your grandmother's urn as a pudding bowl?
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, but the thing is, that wasn't pudding at all.
Hey, that's really a good answer to the question where that funky smell came from. Thanks for letting me know.
Do you remember how I tried to teach Mr. Woofy to fly?
Yes, I certainly do. And I apologize if my reaction back then was a bit over the top. I just couldn't control my fists or my brass knuckles.
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week later, it worked after all. And the story about Mr. Woofy being hit by a falling weather balloon is only half true, you know.
What? Now that's a relief. In that case, my reaction was completely appropriate.
There's 3 of me now.
All right, now that is impressive, but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now, from the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's 3 of me. Honestly.
Oh, boring.
Oh, I give up.
You do? Oh, remind me to send my therapist a fruit basket.
It's not over yet.
What isn't over yet?
No, well, it's over. But I'll be back.
No rush.
Tu vas voir. J'ai un plan. Je sais pas ce que je vais faire de cette chaise longue.
Good idea. If I set the frequency of Toni's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Toni anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. One Rufus. Two Rufuses.
Exactly. There's 2 of me now. 3, actually. 3 times the action. Rufus. Rufus. Rufus.
Ah! All right, Toni, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
Ok. J'avoue, c'était un peu drôle. Bon, est-ce que du coup on peut faire quelque chose ici? Non. Bon. On retourne ici.
Can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I'm supposed to guard the radio and bring in any messages from the front.
But
If you want to complain, talk to the Major. I'm busy.
Ok. Elle a pas changé d'avis.
well then, let's see what Lottie has in her lunchbox. What is that? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all. Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all.
Des hormones. Ok. Donc là, on devrait pouvoir trouver Toni chez le thérapeute.
Therapy session in progress. Oh, such lousy timing. How am I supposed to get at the medicine now?
Bon, bah voilà alors.
And now suddenly, I see him twice. What does it mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
I won't bother him now. Now, I can't do that right now. Toni demands his complete attention. I hope for his sake that he was smart enough to use earplugs.
Est-ce que je peux...
Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil. Boy, they must have some funny downdraft direction.
Qu'est-ce qui vise mal? Bon, bah je vais le chercher du coup.
He looks grumpy. I bet... By now, he must have but I can't hit him.
Donc faut que je sois en haut, mais c'est pas elle que je dois viser.
Does the Hangman Death Proof really come
Only starting with a 4 from the 260 model and up. You can add that way. You have both the classic design and the comfort of a cozy warm sense.
Ah, interesting. Yes, that would be the perfect distance for him. And the target is by now. He must have realized. Well then. Boy, they must have some funny downdraft around here.
Mais j'ai pas fait la même cible là. Et si je vise en bas, peut-être que je vais arriver en haut. Hein?
This is a letter from the 3 Mama Bear and Ninja.
What did they write?
They wrote, "Don't be so
Ah ouais, d'accord. Oui, tu t'es fait. Alors, il y a un truc qui me turlupine un peu. Là.
Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it. Something's moving. It's hard. It's a
Ouais,
blurry. No.
tu l'as déjà dit.
Hey, there's something moving there. Isn't that? Of course. That's baby Bozo in great danger. I have to tell Barry about it.
Ah. Ah oui, oui, pour l'acte héroïque. Bien vu, Rufus.
Good news. I have a subject.
Really? What is it?
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh dear. That's terribly high.
Ah, stop whining and keep your camera ready. Because what I'm about to do, I'm only going to do once, unless the picture isn't any good. And then we'll do it again. Whoa! Whoa!
Ok.
Hey!
Idiot de bébé.
Whoa! This is
La
probably where the
prochaine.
construction workers hang their hats.
Mais... Qu'est-ce que je peux mettre? La chaise?
Yeah, you know, at home with the Bozos, that would have been a real knee slap.
Je sais pas... Il me faudrait une corde, mais... Tiens, il y a un œuf. Mais j'ai pas de corde, en fait. Les autres non plus. Non, j'ai le babyphone. J'ai rien. Là, il y a bien une corde, mais on peut pas la prendre. Bon, vu qu'on peut revenir en arrière, c'est peut-être quelque chose qu'on peut débloquer plus tard. Parce que là, clairement, il y a une interaction à avoir avec le crochet, mais j'ai rien qui peut être utile sur le crochet.
Yeah, I don't think you'll go for that.
Bon. Pour l'instant, on va redescendre.
Somehow
Just wait and see. I wanted to check the lay of the land.
Peut-être qu'on peut récupérer une corde quand même.
Classic. I bet they'd look good on goal.
And have you
I'm still browsing. Who came up with that "you can sleep when you're dead" nonsense? I didn't find death all that restful, really.
Je me pose tellement de questions.
He looks grumpy. I better not bother him.
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Bon, récapitulons. Ici, il veut lui acheter 4 tortillas. Ok, mais pour ça, il nous faut des zlotys. Les zlotys, on va les avoir avec la sorcière si jamais elle les donne ici parce qu'ils auraient un singe digne de ce nom. Mais a priori, pour l'instant, c'est pas le cas. Donc... Là, on a une caisse de bananes. Ce serait bien de voir comment
Hey, Snotface,
y accéder.
give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus,
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it.
Non, non, c'est bien.
Go on. You know the shoe. Hey, Snotfaces, give me a leg up, will ya?
but Mr. Rufus,
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it.
Mais moi, ça me plaisait bien, cette idée. Bon, vous savez quoi? Je vais y réfléchir un petit peu. On va se quitter sur ce Rufus-là. Voilà, parce qu'on se quitte pas assez souvent sur cette petite vue. J'espère que vous avez apprécié l'épisode, on a un peu avancé, j'aime bien l'idée de faire paniquer Toni qui a beaucoup changé au niveau de son comportement. Bref, je vous dis à la semaine prochaine pour un nouvel épisode, ciao bye bye.